Hey, I'm Jeff.
I'm Rob.
Bart.
And thanks for tuning in to the Off-Road Toolbox. Here we are live at the Off-Road Toolbox World Headquarters in Daytona Beach. World Headquarters. We're worldwide. Yes. Now, if you're watching us at our official Jeep Beach page on YouTube. And that, Jeff, is?
At Jeep Beach Official.
That's right. That's right. You got it right. All right. We got to practice that. Now, for those of you who are listening to us, you can see us on that YouTube channel. For those of you watching us on that YouTube channel, you can listen to us on your
favorite place where you get your podcasts.
Favorite podcast platform. So, again, thanks for tuning in. You guys ready for the show?
Always, man.
Yep.
We're doing it.
It's now time for another episode of the Off-Road Toolbox. A Jeepers guide to everything off-road. Powered by Best Price Trailers.
So last episode was Overlanding, bringing
Camping essentials.
Camping essentials,
Yes.
things that you need to go out there, things that you need to think about to take with you. And I think we covered the good basics of it.
Correct. I think so.
Well, it
But
was a
some
half
of it-
hour. It was a half hour worth of, and you had show and tell. Last
Some
time.
of it
Yeah, some
spilt
of it.
into this one.
Yes, some of it did. I mean,
did.
You talked about some of the stuff that we're going to talk about today.
And
Yes.
today's is?
Food.
Ooh, that's right.
And I'm like, you know me, always have food in your vehicle.
Yes, you
Well,
will.
in the last episode, we saw that. We
Yes.
saw all the little contraptions
Yes.
of food. You had them all in these little nice little
Yes.
Tupperware secure things.
Yep.
That's right.
You know,
So,
but
guys,
that's
so
good.
to see it, you're going to have to go back and look at it.
Yes. True.
You know, it's good for anybody who has to take the highway in a crowded city, like in Orlando.
Or
when
long trips.
Or long trips,
Yep,
right, with
yeah,
the kids.
yep.
Just have it stacked in your car.
It could be like a bug out bag,
Yes.
Yeah,
you know,
there you go.
the prepper,
Yes.
but not extreme prepping, just enough to where
You don't need to bring a gas grill like or the little what was that called?
The isopropyl.
The ISO, yeah,
the little little
stove.
Camp
Yeah,
stove.
you don't
cook
need to
stoves.
bring that. Just
I do.
Well,
it's always in my Jeep.
well, that okay. I mean, you're an exception to a lot of stuff. I mean,
That's true.
You know?
That's true. I
But-
take be prepared to the extreme.
yes, you do. So anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit about food, things that you can take with you that'll work for you. So we'll start off with just the staples and base ingredients.
Okay.
You know, what kind of things would you consider?
cookbook.
No, there's no cookbook for this stuff. I think rice,
Always
and pasta, instant noodles,
Yes.
that type of stuff. Tortilla and flatbreads, which would be bread. Exactly. Starches. This is all starches, dehydrated or freeze dried meals.
Yes.
You know? And to do that, you're going to have fire. So it could be either the small stove that Bart had,
Or a camping stove.
or a camping stove,
Or a fire.
So that's the start of that. Proteins, meat,
Nuts.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
isn't that protein? Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am.
No, that falls under snacks.
Snacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Canned meats like tuna, chicken, and salmon.
Yes.
Jerky.
Oh yeah, there you go. Stop at Buc-ee's, pick up a
Yes.
vat of
A vat of.
jerky.
You can carry. You can have eggs. Carry them in a sturdy container.
Yes.
But then again, you got to kind of keep them a little cool. They can't be sitting out in the sun,
True.
getting hot. Tofu. But you know, it's protein,
It's protein.
Yeah.
and you got protein bars or shakes that are made with water.
Correct.
So those are things that you can carry. Snacks and quick bites
Got it.
for that
All
quick
the time.
energy.
Yes.
So nuts and seeds and trail mix, like you requested there, young sir. Dried fruits, even things like banana chips, dried apricot, dried mango. All that stuff is good. Energy or granola bars.
Oh, you had a bunch of those. Let's see
I
that
had the-
packet again. Let's. I mean, you'd still have that over here. Let's just pull that. Let's see that again.
You're killing me.
I know, making you reach over.
Don't get old.
Don't get old. Okay, 2 episodes of food. All right, yeah. Look at he's opening it up this time. All right, now. Oh, it pops out.
All right,
is
there.
it
Trail
alive?
mix. The trail
mix.
Trail mix comes out.
All right, Welch's juice things.
The fruits. Yep.
Fruits.
More. The dried
Ooh,
fruit.
hand me one of those. Throw me one of those things.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Cashews and almonds, dried cranberries.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Energy bar.
Energy bar.
good
There you
stuff.
go.
Right there. More snacks, more of this. Honey. I'm big on honey. And then, of course, you got to have coffee, instant coffee.
Oh, look at that.
Instant coffee.
That's not Sanka. You could just bring a vat of Sanka.
Hot chocolate.
Now that I can do.
That's comfort food.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And right here.
Cup of soup.
Just all.
I grew up on that stuff.
I know. It just came back when I was doing all this stuff. You know how when you look at it.
You got the other. He's got two. You plan on being stuck for a long time.
Well, you never know. He's always got the family with him too.
I
So.
do.
Yeah.
Peanut butter. Oh, peanut butter crackers.
Peanut butter crackers.
Yes, sir.
And
Captain's wafers at that.
So peanut butter, but peanut butter with honey. Actually, we used to do the granola bar. We'd do a granola bar with peanut butter and honey, and that was a Ranger snack.
Yep.
Rangers love that stuff. So that's
It's good, quick energy food too.
good, quick energy. Your electrolytes, more snacks, Chewies, all this. I mean, just
Any beef jerky in there?
Not in this one.
No?
Not in this one. But I actually, another ones I do.
Those are good.
Yep. So yeah, I think beef jerky is the only one I don't have in either one of these two. So yes.
All right.
But I carry it in my my other backpack.
Snack time. Good
The,
deal.
the one I had a couple shows ago that I bring all that stuff with.
And just with that, that's probably what 4 or 5 days worth of food.
Can be. It seriously can be. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with what you got in there,
Yep.
I could survive.
You can do well. Yeah, and then,
And you even brought sugar. Did you bring creamer?
I don't because I don't use cream, but you can do cream packets.
Yep.
Ah, there you
Those
go.
work.
Yep.
Non-dairy, the whole non-dairy
But I don't
powdered
do
stuff.
Nope. I just So I bring. Sorry, next time I'll bring creamer for you. All right.
I don't drink coffee anymore.
Oh, then never
Beef jerky.
mind.
Bring in beef jerky.
Never mind. Usually I do, but I'm not sure why it's not in there.
Now, what flavor beef jerky? Here we are diving into a little rabbit hole here, but
There you go.
what do you like when you're thinking of that? You go, oh, yeah, is it turkey, bison, elk?
All of it.
Okay.
And I never ate jerky till in the middle of the desert in 04.
No kidding.
Yeah, So the boss it was actually Denny Chalker. So call sign Snake. He was the command master chief for the SEALs, kind of a cool guy. So we're out in the middle of nowhere. So he goes, "Hey, Daytona, are you hungry?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I always brought tuna packets and the granola and everything else, and ripped off a chunk of this. Goes here, And after that, it was pretty good. It lasted a while because you got to put it in your mouth, you got to soften it up, and
Yep.
it made a difference. So yeah, until then, I never had jerky my whole life. Yeah,
I live on that stuff.
yep.
So other things that you can take with you is vegetables, pre-cooked pouches. Pre-cooked pouches of vegetables, sun-dried tomatoes,
Yep.
pickles, and other stuff like that that's been taken care of, and that stuff will last on the shelf for ages.
Pickled stuff?
Pickled stuff.
Yep.
So, dairy and substitutes. We were just talking about
Yep.
that. Powdered milk or plant-based milk, shelf-stable yogurt, cheese spread,
Yep.
even butter. That was kind of surprised to me when I was reading about it, saying that you could take butter, even though it's melted, it's still butter.
Yes.
Till it goes bad.
I don't know. I don't refrigerate. Like I take a stick of butter out and stick it on a butter tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go back in the refrigerator.
You
because
use it before it goes
I use it
foul,
before it goes bad. Yeah.
it gets bad.
Yep.
Or just like milk.
Yep.
It's foul. Condiments and flavoring. Salt, pepper, spices that you like.
Yep.
You don't have to carry a huge thing of it. Just put it in
The packets. They make-
small Ziploc or packets.
And there's people who make it and seal it up in the big thick straws. So you can put condiments, whether it's sugar, your creamers, everything else, and then with the heat, the things you do if you seal your food, you vacuum seal your
Right.
food. So you can do. They make the little smaller ones where you can vacuum seal, so you can put all types of stuff in it and seal it and make it in single serving packets.
Nice.
And it's small, easy to carry, and lasts longer.
Some hot sauce,
Okay.
because you got to flavor up whatever we're eating.
Canned foods.
Yes.
Canned foods.
Yeah, you can. But remember, you got to haul all this stuff out
Well,
with
little
you.
tiny, the big
Right,
little
right.
cans of stuff that they got now.
You know, I keep seeing a lot in the shows is everybody bringing tortillas.
Yeah.
Or and then using them to make pizzas and to make this and make. I mean, they make so many. That one item can make about 6 or 8 different from breakfast
Yep.
to lunch to dinner, all types of food.
Pringles. Pringles last a lot longer. I'm telling you, Pringles. I think the date on a Pringle can is a whole lot longer than a potato chip bag.
Probably so.
More
Because it's
likely.
not really potato chips.
Yep.
No, that's true. Let's see, honey or syrup for sweeteners.
We called that instant coffee, tea bags, hot
Instant
chocolate.
coffee. Now you have that, right? That's with
Yes.
a Starbucks. Have you ever had it before?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yep. Yeah.
Is it taste like coffee?
It tastes like coffee.
Really?
It's strong. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, many again lessons learned from going around the world. This is all stuff that we would have, and then we've been able to do
It's
it.
all edible. It's not like I have to force myself because I need
Yeah,
it. Not
no.
like that.
No. It just makes life
Wow.
simpler.
Very
All
cool.
right. Beverages. We were just talking about that. Bottled water. You
Yep.
want at least a gallon per day per person.
Yes.
So you can do that with filtering system if need be, if you're out in the woods,
If you don't bring it,
if you don't bring it.
Oh, I have show and tell.
go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Hang on, stand by.
I'm afraid to see what he's going to show and tell
There's
us.
no.
Talking about water now.
But water's important. You'll always see me. I always have it.
Yep.
Always
I've got
drinking it.
mine. Oh, you got the big old gargantua.
This is just It is a 3 liters, 101.4 ounces.
Yeah, and if you're going camping, pack all that stuff.
This
Yes.
stuff right
I mean,
here.
yes.
I mean, you can find all this stuff. You don't have to buy the little bottles if you
No.
want to bring just this.
I would. Yes. And that way you can cook. You can everything with that.
We have this in the office. Just I
Yeah.
use that to fill up the reservoir for the coffee.
For the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Electrolyte tablets
Yes.
or powder. Powdered drink mixes.
Yes.
Juice, sports drinks.
Tang. Remember, we always-
oh my God. I don't even know if you can get Tang anymore.
I think so. I think
I
they
think
still
they're
have it.
still. I think.
I
you
think
can.
they're still.
Hey, where's Amazon? I got to go on Amazon. See if you can-
Actually, so this year, because I used to have Tang packets in there, and I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
I used to have. The good thing you said that I'll have to get some.
Skittle packets, water. It's good stuff.
Oh my goodness. So here's some ideas for
Kids will like that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, without a doubt. Some ideas for what to cook. How about instant oatmeal with nuts and dried fruit or scrambled eggs with tortillas, like you were just saying.
With your spam, you got to have spam.
love
God,
spam.
You got to bring spam
Yeah.
and cook it.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. I see. I like that stuff. Grew up on that stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
For lunch, how about Grandpa cooking us some canned tuna wraps
Yep.
with crackers
Okay.
and an apple?
Oh, I carried for the longest time
Tuna-
over
yeah,
there.
tuna lasts forever.
We carried the tuna packs.
Tuna packets now. Starkist has got
That's
those
what- yeah.
packets and
Small
different
ones.
flavors and all that.
We carried probably 6 or 8 of those were in our pack at any given time.
I've probably
Besides
got
some-
about a half a dozen in my cabinet now in the cupboard.
Yep. No, we had all the time bring those because you never knew we were going to be okay. We're not getting back.
All right. So let's see. For dinner, how about we have some pasta with canned tomato sauce and veggies,
Yes.
or a rice with creamed chicken and spices?
Yeah. All stuff you can cook up simple. Yeah.
Simple, easy stuff.
Yes.
And then, of course, snacks through the day. You got your trail mix, your
Yes.
your jerky, or your energy bar.
Yep.
What else we got there, Bart?
The multi-use items, like you said, the rice, the tortillas, powdered eggs, powdered milk, to make if you want to make your different creams with
Man, I'd live
it.
on-
Bouillon cubes. You can do stuff with bouillon cubes.
Yep.
I mean,
And honestly, the dried milk is not that bad.
Oh, you've tried that.
Oh, that in the Navy, that's all you can
Yeah.
get when you go
Yeah.
overseas because
That
there's
and
no
eggs.
such thing.
That-
Powdered
eggs.
and powdered milk.
yeah,
And it's not bad.
yeah.
I mean, you could tell the difference at first, but then afterwards, like,
You can flavor it up if you have the hot
No,
sauce or
no.
no.
no, it was good. It was
Yep.
decent. But yeah, because we didn't get a lot of fresh food out in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
No,
So
See, now that would be a good podcast right now. Is to talk about take that stuff, go out, cook it,
and eat it.
prepare it,
Yep.
and feed it to some of the people who come with us on a trail ride, and that would be it.
Oh, maybe for Jeep Beach, when we do the Tiger Bay thing, we can do the land nav with a cooking.
That'd be kind of cool.
So we're going to do the trail ride. They learn the land nav, And then when we get there, they're all we'll all break out something. Everybody has to cook something.
That's an idea.
That's a fun day. That's a fun couple hours, and a lot to learn.
Bring my Blackstone with me?
No.
Well, that's small.
We got to do it the old.
Oh, okay.
Got to do it the way you're going to be doing it out in the field.
Now, if you're overlanding, they do bring those small. I mean, depends on what you have. If you have just your vehicle, or if you have the trailer, you can bring more stuff. But yes, there's camping stoves, cooking stoves.
Well, there's even the super small Blackstone now.
That and then the little walk thing they make that again is small.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of things, whatever you have, learn it, play with it, try with it, and have fun with it.
We can bring keep fresh produce and dairy to a minimum.
Yes,
because it's going to go bad.
Correct.
Even if it's on just a couple day jaunt, because one, you don't know how long it's been sitting out there in the grocery store.
Yeah.
So that's
and not all of us have those Domatic refrigerators wired into our Jeep.
True. And
there are people who have them. I mean, there's people who got their whole thing set up, and they overland more than anything else they do. Right. So they have a huge setup, which we're very envious of.
Hey guys, the new Jeeps, do they have outlets in the back?
The Gladiator, you can get it. I don't have it in mine, and it runs 110.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the JL does. Don't quote me on it.
Okay.
And if not, we know enough shops that could install that.
See, that's something you bring small appliance, plug it in. Correct?
Most people bring coffee makers, everything else.
Little stoves, electric. I have a small electric grill. It's I've used that inside the house. It's a smokeless.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's perfect. It works phenomenal.
And it does what it's supposed to do.
It does.
Gives it that little bit of char.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So when you go, don't be afraid to use resealable bags to save space and have pre-made meals.
Yes. Prepackaged meals. You can make your own. You can make a lot of stuff, all your ingredients, and then where you just
heat it up.
Yes.
As we say, keep it easy, keep it simple, keep it, just kiss it. Yep. Keep it simple, stupid.
And then helps with cleanup. Helps because whatever you bring in, you bring out.
You got to bring out, yes.
Correct.
Garbage bags.
Garbage bags, yep.
That's something people forget. I know I do a lot of times. I'm like, one thing you forget.
Yeah.
So with that,
I think it's that time. I got one.
You got one?
And it relates to what we're talking about earlier today.
Okay.
Hey, you see that idiot?
What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
What you think you're doing, you stupid idiot?
It's the Off-Road Toolbox Tool of the Day.
Are you some kind of moron?
Let me see if I can bring it back up. The infamous iPad.
Okay. Clear your browser.
This one. Where are we at?
Oh, man.
So this was just taken by one of my good friends the other day.
Okay. From a dash cam, it looks like.
Yesterday, yep. Okay. So it's just being stuck on I-95 for hours.
All right.
We talked about having so if you have this stuff and you're stuck there, we talk about, here you go.
Yep.
At least there's something. It doesn't mean you're going to get out and start cooking, but I've been stuck for 6 hours at a fatality, and there's no turnaround. You couldn't, guardrails were up. You were just there.
So this is more of a don't be a tool.
Don't be a tool. Have your stuff.
Right.
Just be prepared.
Be prepared, and have something to eat.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something, especially when you live in a big city or you're traveling.
Without a doubt.
There's always issues with the roads, especially here in Florida.
People can't drive anymore.
No. Here in Florida,
too much distractions.
When I grew up in Syracuse, not so much. It wasn't so bad. You didn't hear about the big backups in town or on 81. Yeah. Route 81 is a big thing. Didn't happen a whole lot, and within the city, there was traffic jams, but again, it was Syracuse.
Yes.
So
you get off and get around it.
Yeah, you get around all that stuff. Now, you're here in Florida, and you're on 95, and you're talking about the country coming down here.
Oh, yes.
Or you're on 75.
Yes.
Or you're on I-10 going across.
Correct.
These are some real-world issues that go on, and you hear of and see all of these accidents.
Correct.
So definitely be prepared. That's why whenever I go, I always prep before. If I know I don't usually take 95 to go anywhere unless I'm traveling, and I'm always have food then.
Yep.
But if I'm going to even Orlando, if I go to Orlando, I'm like, all right, let me bring some snacks and some water. Make sure I have enough to.
If you're going to Orlando, there's going to be a wreck.
Well, there's always going to be something. They're getting better about it. I will say this: they have widened I-4.
Yes.
So it is a lot easier. It's not nearly as bad as it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-lane, man.
It was just torture.
That was brutal.
Yes.
And they're talking about making it even wider now.
They have the land to do it. There's nothing out there. That's the thing about it. You can't get off.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
So, all right, guys. Well, appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.
And with that, we'll close this out, and we're going to talk about international travel next one.
Okay.
We'll find out some neat information about that. So,
all right.
With that, guys, y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, and then we'll see you next time. Stay safe out there.
And there you have it.
Don't you feel smarter now?
We'll drop more knowledge on you soon. Thanks for listening to the Off-Road Toolbox. Powered by Best Price Trailers.